Good evening, beautiful people. So, the last couple days, I've been sitting there thinking on how I'm going to continue with spirit guides, and I kept wondering and questioning and listening, and it wasn't flowing. So, I sat there and I said, okay, well, if I'm not supposed to be talking about guides right now, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to, inform people? And that's one of the biggest thing is, never to go out of flow. If you feel like some type of resistance, just like back off of it, and make sure that you're keeping in that steady flow of life. And one thing that they said is something that's happening tomorrow. It's the 1010 portal. So we had one 7/7, 8/8, 9/9, 10/10, 11/11, 12/12. So the 1010 portal basically it's just a lot of energy that's coming here to Earth. And what happens is, like us being spiritual beings, we get physically shaken sometimes. I know I used to get really bad migraines on these days, which is a very common symptom. You can be extra tired, fatigued. You can be super thirsty. You can be super hungry. All these little different things. And my biggest thing is you always want to make sure that you're listening to your body. So on these days, like I said, they used to give me migraines. Well, migraines, because I have 3 kids, they would put me under. So, like, all of a sudden, my 3 kids, like, somebody had to watch the babies, and I had to make sure that I was going under because it was a lot of pain. But when you sleep, they have the ability to work on you a lot easier. So you want to make sure that you're constantly listening. So if you hear, like, eat something salty, that's what your body's craving, just listen to it. A couple of things that can help you besides listening to your body is help ground you, because you might be, like I said, a little out of sorts. One of the best ways that you can help yourself, not just tomorrow, but like any day, is literally like walking outside with no shoes on and allowing your feet to touch the grass. I'm currently a teacher, and anytime my energy is like too high, or if I'm getting a headache, in the morning I take the kids outside, I take off my shoes, and I stand in the grass. And the kids make jokes like, you're gonna get your feet dirty. I'm just like, I'm grounding my energy right now. I need to bring it down there, sister. So that's something that's really easy. Just like, walk barefoot. You can take a cleansing bath. Basically it's kosher salt with Epsom salt and baking powder, and you can add like a couple like essential oil drops to like make it nice and smelling relaxing. Light a candle, play relaxing music, and just like sit and just be with you. It's a great time to talk to your spiritual posse. Be like, what's going on? What do I need to know? And just make sure when you're asking these questions that you actually shut that beautiful mouth of yours and listen to what they're actually saying. Because the way to build that connection is like, every day you have to like, talk to them. But then you have to listen, because they're going to give you signs. Whether it's the feather, whether it's the coin, whether it's a song, whether it's you're thinking something and someone's saying it. They're going to talk to you. Eventually you'll build that bridge where you hear them within you. That just takes a little bit to develop. Some of you naturally have it, and you just don't even realize that you do have it. So that's a gift. And honestly, if I didn't have my spiritual posse, I don't even know where I'd be. Like, and not just your spiritual posse, like loved ones that have passed over. They're there to also help you. I don't know how many times I'm calling upon Dave, like, Dave, and then I hear like, yes, Christine, and he gives me my insightful news that I need to hear before this beautiful hair of mine turns gray. Another thing that you can do to help with your energy is to cleanse it, and like you can sage yourself. So saging is an old Native American ritual. Basically, it cleanses and purifies your energy. It cleanses and purifies the room. And there's many different ways. Like you can go to like Whole Foods has sage, to be honest with you. But like a metaphysical store, and you pick up a little sage stick, you ask for a bowl of protection around you, and you kind of cleanse your energy in the front, your hands, up and down your chakras. And another way you can do it, because, at school, you can't be saging yourself with this because the smell and the fire alarm's not a good scene. But you can actually get sage in a spray, like just go and like let it fall over you, and like visualize it like cleansing you. And that's probably one of the biggest things I can ever say to you is your ability to visualize. Like, you're creating your own destiny, you're creating your own path. So if there's something that you don't like you are the one with the ability to change. A lot of times people blame it on something or someone, but it's literally within you. You're attracting all those experiences to you. And right now a lot of people are going through a shift where things that used to be okay, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a job, whether it be a living situation, you're spiritually growing. Your vibration is raising. What happens is when you're raising your vibration, things that are no longer on that wavelength, they're going to fall off. And my biggest advice to you is you let them fall, because when you let a door close, another one will open, and that will be on your playing field, like energetically wise. Sometimes it sucks because you have to leave people in the past, but you can love them from a distance, how I like to say. But I know some of you, I talk to you, and you're kind of going through a shift. Just don't fight it, and just stay in the flow and allow it to happen naturally. Another thing that you can do tomorrow is drink plenty of water. Not all water is created equally. So if you can drink any type of spring water or alkaline water, it's one of the best things for you. And if you can add lemon, that always works out really good. When I feel myself being out of sorts, I've always just naturally went near water. So like the beach, because I'm like 10 minutes away from the beach, is where I go and I find my peace, where I get comfort. I can hear the waves, I can smell the salt. It just kind of centers me. And so everyone has a different place, so you want to find where your place is. Maybe yours is the beach, maybe yours is in the woods, maybe yours is a mountain. Wherever your place is, go there when you're feeling yourself out of sorts, when you feel yourself like anxiety and like pressure in your chest and it's just too much. Your body is telling you to like step back and just be and relax. Another thing that I do is yoga. Yoga does the whole mind, body, spirit connection. You don't really do yoga for your body, which you can, but you more do it to align everything within you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, when you're taking that bath that I was talking about earlier, and you're talking to your spiritual posse and you're just sitting there relaxing, when you are getting ready to leave, I want you to think about all like the negative things or what you perceive to be negative or not in your flow, thinking about them like as the water is draining, them going down the drain, and your problems are like literally like washing away. And then when you stand, don't towel dry, air dry. That's something that I noticed that makes a little bit of a difference. But always remember that you are always the one that are in power of your life. So if you don't like something, you need to change it, and be very, very mindful of your thoughts tomorrow, because your manifestation skills, they're going to be a little bit quicker. And especially if you have that emotion behind it, be careful, because your thoughts with a strong emotion and then some action, it starts the manifestation in the 3D, and you can manifest something you might not want. So you just want to be very mindful of your thoughts. You kind of like want to be like outside of your brain. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like Notice that you're not the thinker. Like, you observe the thinking. So if you ever have something negative, like replace it with like 2 to 3 things, something positive, something that you want to create, and have an attitude of gratitude. So you're able to create that within you. You know, the universe doesn't hear no, like it doesn't. And so I want, it hears you lack, and you're gonna get more of that. One of the words that I like to say is, I choose to experience. So I'm giving that power within me, saying that I choose to experience this, whatever it might be. And the last thing I'm going to say is the I am. I am is one of the most powerful 2 words you can ever say, ever, because you're calling upon your divine within you. And so when you say I am, just be very mindful that you're saying something positive behind it, because you want to put positive intentions and positive energy around you and create that space for you. Because if you're like, I am stupid, or I am slow, or how is it helping you? No. If anything, act as is. Act as is. Like act as if you already have it, and therefore it'll be drawn to you a lot quicker. If there's any questions, you can always email me at buildingabridgellc143@gmail.com. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that jazz. You know how I roll. Hope you're doing well. Keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself at peace. And, you know, just be in the flow. The powers that be are in favor of me. It's one of my new favorite sayings. Take that as yours as well. Anyways, beautiful people, you have a beautiful evening. And I'll be talking to you soon. Ciao, ciao. Mom on a mission. Out.